Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we've got a Descent 3rd Edition update, as the Final Fantasy peeps have given us a new page to check out more details of what the game will entail. Well, Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Alright peeps, I'm treating myself to look at Descent 3rd Edition. And it's a lot more information now, and we're going to go down this page to have a look at it. We usually do Kickstarters on the channel, but this is a massive project from Fantasy Flight. And look at the price. Wow, $175. Wow. So this is way up there with Kickstarters, isn't it? Really is. So we might as well look at it on the channel, as I'm a mega fan. Love dungeon crawls, and this page is almost like a Kickstarter page or crowdfunding page in what they're showing. Now it's coming Q2 2021, and it's very exciting news about it. The way it uses an app, and we did a whole video on that app because as another YouTuber, well, I don't want to get into that now, but another YouTuber went to task criticizing Descent, saying it was just like a computer game. And we wholeheartedly disagree with that. It's looking phenomenal in what they're doing with an app and a board game, and it all looks fantastic. Now, we're seeing more stuff here from the tile art, and the art actually is the one thing that worried me, but it's kind of grown on me since its adoption. I do like all the custom dies. They're looking really nice, and marbled effect on them as well. We can see here it's coming with 3D, some 3D props that are fully rendered in color out the gate, and we're gonna see some more of what you get in the box as we go down. Now it has these weird pictures of the sculpts here, and I imagine these are just renders, but why has it got this daft cell shaded black around it? I don't know, but trust me, this is just kind of teasing. We get some 3D stuff as we go down, but these are just to give you an impression of what you get. It certainly doesn't look like it's Kickstarter standard, does it? A little bit worries me in that regard, but this is stylized. I don't think this is what it's going to look like per se. We come down anyway, we get to see more card art here, which is looking like comic style. I'm not that hot on it, but main actions on the board, of course. But yeah, I wish it was a bit more fancy based instead of this comic book art. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm still not that, it's growing on me, but I'm not that happy with it, I'll tell you that much. Anyhow, they've gone that way. You can see now 3D renders on the rotation, which is nice. And yeah, they're looking cool. And of course, Fantasy Flight try to design these with the fact that you're going to paint them. And they've started doing like painting guides with Legion and things like that, so it's all looking pretty solid anyway, and gives you more information about what we're getting here on the cards, and all this good stuff, like all the heroes, how it switches around. It's pretty cool. I'm still like mega excited about the project. Like how the cards work, and using sleeves, and certain sleeves go inside. You can switch like between, if you dual, you've got two weapons, you can then turn, your main weapons are going in here, you're putting your second weapon in it as well. If you want to switch weapon in combat, you just turn the card over. So it's got like a nice mechanic going on here. And of course the app, which doesn't worry me at all, and you can create your own scenarios here. There's going to be a nice community based around this, I guess, where people get scenarios and stuff like that. So all good. Get to see some of the enemies here. You'll see how they're tracking these with these tokens underneath for the colors. because like in Mansions of Madness, you've actually got to put like a token attached to the mini, right? Whereas here they've got that in the actual base of each unit here, which is kind of cool. I would have preferred that if it was not on the front as such, like headlights on a car. Put it a bit to the side, and does it have to be so big? I don't know. It'd be nice if you could actually rotate the bottom to actually put it where you want, because if you paint all this mini up and then it's just got this big garish front headlights on the front, not too happy about them. You know. But yeah, you're getting a nice mix of these. It's kind of coming from Terranoff and High Fantasy and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like we've got like the white, which is some kind of ghost. Berserker here, some kind of goblin. Some, I don't know what they are. Some kind of spectre here, another type of ghost. Harbinger here, Blood Witch, nice. Golem. Bandit, still looking skeletal though. Wolf, not looking like a wolf per se, but looking like some hybrid wolf. And then this big Centurion. She's looking mega badass, isn't it, that one? All very, very cool. Talking about here, your objectives are going to change from quest to quest, and there's going to be an overarching story, of course, and your characters are going to be in the narrative. The game's going to remember what you were doing. It's going to have a nice choose your own adventure type action with your characters in the narrative, similar to Madara, so that's why I'm pumped about this game. And you can see here, craft your weapon, and yeah, the app's going to cover everything you've got, and it says if you find a recipe for an item, you can craft and upgrade the item in the game. So this is going to be cool that there is crafting going on, and it's fairly nice that you've got this app. I'm just hoping that when you craft these items, it pulls you to a card that you've got in the deck. I imagine it's going to be doing that, but yeah, it's fairly nice how you've got this. So, lots happening here on the app, but you know, for me, most of the dice rolling is going on the thing, and it's similar to Mansions of Madness. You've got the app there, which is a presence, of course, but if anything, it's adding to the experience, especially with the music, sound effects, and hopefully we get voice acting and stuff like that. Voice acting support. Anyway, that's where we are at the minute. You know, talking a bit more about the app, showing you some of the enemies you're going to getting. Choose your own, you know, create your own adventure is going to be in there. The fact that you can save your game and load it. Hopefully, you can have 2 different campaigns going at the same time. And I mean, it's coming at retail anyway, and yeah, I mean, you've got this art for these characters, but you know, if they've got a voice in the game, then that's going to carry it for me. So yeah, that'll overtake that for me. And these look a little bit, I don't know, they just look like low res images of what they're going to be. I just don't know why they've done this, but anyway, we're getting closer to more information about it, and it is looking pretty cool, and I love this giant box. It's just, look at that. And you know, with Final Fantasy, you can expect an expansion or 2 or more, and smaller expansions as well. With an app, you might be able to get more scenarios, of course, and if people are creating them, that will be great also. So much to love about the project. I will keep covering Descent as we get more drip feeds from them. But here, it's interesting one to read through. Just want to highlight this for any Descent fans and the subscribers that we have. And yeah, I hope you love your dungeon crawls as I do, and it's up for pre-order, $175. This is the most expensive game from Fantasy Flight they've ever done. And, you know, I just asking myself the question time and time again, when are Fantasy Flight coming to Kickstarter? Well, I can tell you now that if this was a Kickstarter page, they need to do more to push Descent, but it's not like a Kickstarter page, is it? And anyway, like, it's retail. So with that in mind, loving Descent. Got some negatives here and there, but they're just little bugbears that I can get over. And really, I'm all for the dungeon crawl, adventure, exploration, narrative, and all of the card crafting and mechanics they bring into this game. I'm mega excited. So just think about this. This is coming next year in Q2. Just think about that balance in the books for the Kickstarter pledges in 2021. That Descent's going to be on your shopping list. Oh yeah, it's going to have to factor in, isn't it? As for me, it's a must buy, must pre-order. So with that in mind, thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Give any comments about how you feel about the drip feed of Descent, any information on the page you were worried about or excited about, and all that good stuff. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.